The 7 philosophical texts discussed have had a significant impact on Western thought, exploring themes such as justice, existence, and human nature. While well-known works like Plato's Republic provide insights into these topics, lesser-known pieces like the Mesopotamian Dialogue of Pessimism offer ancient perspectives on life's absurdities. Together, these writings highlight the diverse range of ideas that have influenced contemporary philosophical discussions.
You have been invited to dinner at a friend's house where they've prepared a lovely beef bourguignon. You all sit down at your places, ladle out your portions, and get to work. Halfway through dinner, you suddenly notice something odd has happened to the person sitting across from you. She has completely stopped talking. What's more, she is staring at you with the dead eyes of a Halloween mannequin. "Are you all right?" you ask, a touch nervously. She starts sharply as if you've broken her reverie. "Oh, sorry," she says. "I'm trying mindful eating. I'm focusing on every bite." Unless you've been living on the moon for the last 10 years, you have probably heard of mindfulness. Schools and companies worldwide have been riding high on the mindfulness wave. Mindfulness apps get millions of downloads, and mindfulness coaches are paid millions of dollars. People swear by its efficacy. The problem, though, is that mindfulness is a building constructed on shaky foundations. According to Odysseus Stone from the University of Copenhagen, mindfulness makes 3 big philosophical errors. If you've ever experienced some guided mindfulness, you likely heard something like this. Imagine your thoughts are like cars, and you are watching them pass. Here comes a thought. There goes the thought. Do not pause for too long on any thought. Let them come. Notice them. And then let them go. Mindfulness is all about not attaching too closely to any one thought. It's about acknowledging thoughts but not indulging them. But is this right? Sometimes this strategy is undoubtedly good. Losing sleep over a presentation you have in the morning or obsessing over a dentist appointment is silly. The second key element to mindfulness is that you need to take control of your attention. It is built on the idea that we have supreme power over how and what we focus on. Our minds are like a spotlight, and we are the spotlight operators. We choose to focus on our anxieties. We choose to dwell on the negative. The problem, though, is that this is a vastly oversimplified view of the psychology of attention. The third dubious piece of mindfulness wisdom is the idea that we should live in the moment and seize the day. Focus on the now, and spend as little time as is practically possible on the past or the future. The problem, though, is that the idea of now doesn't actually exist in how we experience the world. Of course, none of this is to say mindfulness is bad. There's a reason millions of people around the world practice it. There's a reason people chew their beef bourguignon with peculiar intensity. It works. For the vast majority of the trivial worries in our lives, letting go of thoughts is sound wisdom. Taking greater control and responsibility for what you give your attention to is great advice. And spending less time dwelling on the past or worrying about the future will probably make you more relaxed. As with almost all philosophy and self-help fads, moderation and sensible application is key.